There it is, the brand new Wolfe Ridge manufacturing log splitter, the 17 VS with the log lift. Bob brought this a couple days ago and I haven't used it yet, but Bert did. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this ash right here. There's some ash that Mike brought, so I'm going to split this stuff up. So I'm going to go get the tractor in a minute. I'm going to put the tractor bucket right here because now I can just dump it right into a bin. But what Bert did is he split up all of the basswood and the big stuff that he got from the big tree up front that was sitting right kind of where the elevator is right here. Well, he put the elevator right here. He had it on the blocks so that he could shove everything right into the elevator, and then it went right over here into a pile, and he said it worked really good. So he split up all these big chunks, and this is like boiler wood stuff that he's going to have. So there was soft maple, and there was some locust in there, some chunks that I had, and there was some a bunch of basswood. So this is all going to go right into his shed. He's just going to scoop it up and or put it into the bucket, and he'll take it and put it right into his shed. But I'm going to use the tractor in the bucket, and put it right into the bucket right here, and then just go dump it in the bin. I'd like to use the elevator, but what I'll probably end up doing is the next time I split, when I do this oak that's right here, this I'll probably use the elevator, maybe go right into a trailer, and then I'll probably just dump it over by the barn on the concrete out of the trailer and then scoop it up. So, because there's a little extra work to kind of throw it into the bucket and then move it, but we'll be able to go a little faster if we do it that way. Either way, you got to handle it and try to get away from as much handling as possible. So yeah, this is the there it is, 17 VS, and this is the one that's going to be available at the show in Green Bay. It is electric start. Cats kind of like it because there's some shade here. It's got the swinging tongue here that you can swing away. It's got outriggers that go out, for jacks that you can make it more level. So right now they're in all the way, but they go out about 2 feet on either side. But it's not terribly uneven here, and we only got this little bit of wood to do before we move it. It's got the Honda engine. I think it's the 390, and it does have the auto choke, and I think it's like 13 horsepower, 14, something like that. I'd have to look at their website to know for sure, but it does have the log lift. Here's the electric start. It's got a high and low for run, so you can either run it slow or high. It's got the foot pedal right here, and then you got a release where you can release it up there or down. And this is to disengage it. It's pretty simple. Other than that, it's just a single wedge, which is really all you need. It's got the Wolfe on it there, obviously. It's about a 4-second cycle time, so pretty nice machine. So Bert ran it, and he said his only complaint was the foot pedal is a little stiff and needs to be adjusted. So he's going to adjust the spring on it a little bit, because it's. He said after he did the pile he did there, it's probably almost a full cord that he did there, maybe even a little more. He said his calf was getting sore from pushing down on the foot peg, so he might just either loosen the spring up or adjust it a little bit. He said there's a few things he thinks he can do. It's rubbing in one spot on the inside where the peg goes down, and he's going to move that over a little bit. One of those things from the factory that until you run it you don't really know, but he looked at it and he thinks he can make it so it's not quite as stiff. And I haven't run it yet, other than watching it a little bit when Bob was here. So today's the day. We're going to start it up and split some wood right now. there's one bucket. There's the machine, and my first impressions, very nice, very fast. Whole different way of splitting than I'm used to. I'm used to doing the horizontal with the Ultra, so this is different, and I like it. It's nice. Log lift is nice. Obviously, there's nothing super huge here that I couldn't have just lifted up there, but it's nice having the extra work area with the lift, which is what I see most people doing when they've got a lift. They use it as a table, not so much a lift. Because the way I see it is if you get a piece that you can't move around, you got to get it here first of all, so you got to fight that. And taking this to the wood is not that easy because it's a heavy machine. It's a couple thousand pounds. I'm still in favor of big rounds. Rip them in halves or quarters. They're just easier to handle. Big saws like I have can cut pretty dang fast. And I don't want to be lifting any more than I have to. And when you rip them down like this, you get anything big, it's nice to rip them. They're just easier to handle. Part of the splitting's already done and it works good. So there's that. I like the foot pedal. Now, Bert says he thinks it's too stiff, and I don't mind it. But what's odd is that if you don't snap your foot off of it right away, your wedge will come up slow. But then you've got this relief knob here, so you can lift it up and it goes up faster. And it finally dawned on me after about the 5th or 6th time, it's right at knee level. You just hit it with your knee, and then your retract will go up much faster. So just use your knee on it. So I get that, so that works pretty good. I did a little bit with the slow speed when it's down in low, and it's slow. But I can see if you're working with someone that isn't real good at this, that's probably the way to do it. Or if you just want to keep the noise down, because that's the other first impression that I have. It's loud. Now, when I cut, I always wear earplugs and I wear muffs, both, because I value my hearing and I really don't want to lose any more than I already have. I've already got a pretty good amount lost in my left ear from engines over the years, because I've been using small engines my whole life and shooting. So, and I've got partial loss in my right, but quite a bit in my left. And so I want to try to save what I've got left. I've got enough that it's working pretty good, but I say a lot more than I used to. And my wife and my kids say that I don't hear anything. I think that's just selective, really, is all that is. So yeah, I split some ash here. There was a little bit of box elder in there, and I filled the bucket up. And I think once I get in the groove of this, I think this will be very fast. And like a lot of guys say, when you're splitting with the vertical splitters, is you can do 2 or 3 cuts, rotate it, and then do 1 or 2 and you're done. And it works really good. And I can see where a single wedge is way cleaner, much neater than a 4-way or something like that, but worked really good. So I'm going to go dump this into the bin, and then come back and we're going to do the rest of this, and then we're going to pick this stuff and dump it in the bin, and we got this mess cleaned up. So time to go dump a load. So there we go. I got it done. The pile that was over here is all gone. I picked up that pile. We dumped that. So I'll clean this debris up after we get all this done. So I'll just do a big cleanup all at the one time. So that pile will get done tomorrow, next day, something like that. One of these couple days I'll get going on that big pile. That's probably going to take a 2-day, unless I can get a full, it might take almost a full day to do. So usually I work like 3, 4, 5 hours, something like that. I don't know if I get that all done. And then Bert's going to get rid of that, put it into his bins, and he's got a wood shed up front. He's going to put that in, and this will all be cleaned up once again, which is awesome. So my experience has been good with the VS17 from Wolfe Ridge. I like the log lift. It's nice. Well, I guess the things I found out about, I didn't know you put one log here, you really can't put another one there because as they go up, it'll roll out. Or if you put one big one and then one small one is good, or 2 equal size ones that both fit there and then one in the middle. But you can't really fill it super full because when you go up with it, it tends to, I don't know, the pieces will kind of come out on, you know, we got cats coming. And I like the fact that you can hit this button right here, this lever right here, you can hit it with your knee to make your wedge go up faster, because otherwise you get slow retraction because it doesn't always just take off like you want it to. And I don't know if that's just an adjustment that needs to be made on it so that when you let go that it goes up faster. But I get used to it, I suppose, as I use it more. Without even having the outriggers out, these don't go up, but these side ones over here do. These go out like 2 feet, plenty solid. I mean, it's a real solid machine. And when I got done, I could hear a noise in it because I had my earmuffs on. I didn't know what it was. Well, here the cooler, the radiator was running because it was hot. Right now it says it's about 110 degrees as far as the oil on the inside of the tank there. So I imagine when it gets to a certain point, it must kick on and run until it cools it off, which is normal. It's about 81 or 2 degrees. It's kind of a warm day today, and it's been sunny pretty much most of the day. Nice machine, can go really good, make really nice precise cuts, really nice, smooth for going through rough stuff. And I think it's going to be nice for this white oak. We're going to give it a bunch of workout with that. And then we got some elm and some other nasty crap up there we're going to try too. But I like it. I can see if you're working alone, you can stand up straight, get your pieces onto the log lift a couple up, take your time, you don't have to rush. 2 guys would be awesome, so hopefully we'll get 2 of us here one of these days. So one guy can just keep loading and the other guy can just keep flying through it, and we'll see how much we can get through, because I think if we do this batch over here, we'll probably go right into the trailer with the elevator, and then we'll dump it over there just to get it out of the way and just keep going and get it all done. There it is, the VS17. It has my approval, and right now we are going to give it, see if you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can see us. We're going to give it the in the Woodyard seal of approval, an actual seal. Let's see here. I think right about there. Oh, look at that. Oh, got a little bubble right there. There we go. Nice. It's almost straight. It's real close. There it is. So this unit is going to be at the show in Green Bay at the logging convention, and that'll be September 5th, 6th, 7th, I think, somewhere in there. If you look it up, look up Logging Show Green Bay, look it up online, you'll see it. I think it's the 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And if you go Saturday's only a half a day. It's kind of a weird the way they do it because it's for professional loggers. So the big day, Thursday is a good day to go because there's not as many people there. Friday is a huge day. So if you go Friday, there'll be tons of people there. And then Saturday is only like a half a day. I plan on being there, and I'll probably be in the Wolfe Ridge booth on one of the days. I'll be taking this unit there because this is going to be for sale, like I said. If you want to buy it, it'll be there. And I'm going to do a couple more videos between now and then with it. But this will be in the booth. I will be there probably on Thursday. I'm thinking probably like after lunch or something like that. I'll go look at all the stuff I want to see, and then probably like 1, 2 o'clock, something like that afternoon I'll be there. And then I'll probably be at the Easton Made booth for a while too, because got to see those guys because they're good guys. But there it is. I will see you tomorrow morning with another video. Right now, you're going to go watch the rest of the videos on my channel. You got work to do. There's 1,500 waiting for you right now. Good night, Irene.